Good evening, everybody. Um, like he said, my name is Terrell Carter. I am the band leader for Mixx Company Band, which was established in 1993, and we've been going ever since.
Since how long? 93?
Since 1993.
Oh, my God. So, Mixx, obviously, Mixx Company Band. So you got a mixture of all types of people. What is it? Tell us.
Well, I've had a mixture of different ethnicities. And, of course, we have a mixture of music. So we do soul, R&B, smooth jazz, funk, and reggae, and some classic rock.
And a little bit of Temptations, I'm understanding.
Well, that's part of the R&B. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you got to know a friend of ours, Ali Bowles.
Yes.
You know Ali?
Yes,
Good friend, I would imagine.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got quite a few awards from the different roles and acts that he's been in.
Right.
So I think that, yeah. So that's pretty awesome. But,
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, I've I've had a opportunity to be involved with two different Temptations reviews. The first one I did was in 2002 at the Des Plaines Theater,
Oh, yeah.
and that was during Christmas, and it turned out really nice.
Yeah.
Everybody was kind of getting over COVID, but
Sure.
we made it work. The second one, my band. Well, in both cases, my band, we didn't have to sing because we're backing up singing groups that
Okay.
were emulating the Temptations. The second group of singers is the Vegas act. So they flew them in to Chicago, and they needed a band because they didn't have enough money in the budget to bring their band from Vegas.
Okay.
So the band leader out there, his name is Skip Rice. He called my trombone player, which is named Butch Carter.
Is that the gentleman in the picture I have right now?
Right. With
Okay.
the trombone. That's Butch Carter. He called him and asked him if our band was available. And so yes, we were. So they sent us the material, although we all grew up with the Temptations music, so we basically knew it. We just needed to know their choreography.
Yeah, you want right.
So we went up to the venue we were at with this group was the Bell Fry Theater in Wisconsin. So we did 2 nights up there in 2003, October 22nd and 23rd. And then the reviews were so good, they came back the next year, and we did 4 shows in September,
great.
from the 16th through the 19th. So that was a big high point for the band.
Oh, it has to be.
Yes. Sold out every night, different crowd every night. And the Bell Fry Theater in Wisconsin it's a premier place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it had to be an honor to be playing on not only the venue, but the Temps.
Exactly.
I mean, what's better than that?
Right.
I mean that's your band.
That's my band. Yes. And I'm proud of them.
Yeah, you ought to be. Yeah, I'm looking at them all too. We're putting it back on the YouTube screen for everybody. So go left to right. Mention who everybody is, if you would.
Okay, that's me right there.
Well, yes.
Okay. The next guy, that's Philip. Oh my God.
Don't tell Philip. Philip, I hope you're not listening.
Yeah.
Okay, go to your next guy. It's okay.
That's
First names are fine. We don't need last name.
okay. And that's Dave.
Okay,
That's Dave Jordan. That's Butch Carter.
that's right.
That is Kenny Anderson. That's my sax player, Edgar Johnson.
This the bass player?
And that's the bass player. This is a different bass. It's not my brother. This is Lothario Lee.
I gotcha.
Right.
And then of course, the name of your group is called Mixx Company Band.
Yes, sir.
And there's the same photo, but again, that was a little promo that you did. It was downtown Summer Sounds. Where was that? Evanston?
Evanston.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. I picked it off the website.
Okay.
Because I was doing some research. And we also got a video, but I got to get my guys to give me a hand to make sure I do it right. But we're going to play that video of when
Okay.
you did the attempts, if that's okay with you.
Okay, that's right.
But in the meantime, you do have a couple of pieces coming. If they make it on time,
Yes.
we'll be able to. But we got plenty to talk to with you, Terrell. And I mean, you've been doing this for a long time.
Yes, I've actually been studying music since the 3rd grade.
Wow.
My first instrument is trombone. That's how I learned how.
Oh,
to
you
read.
play trombone as well?
Yes, and my brother Rodney, that was his first instrument.
Huh.
We we used to trade ideas, and he was at one school and I was at another school, and we'd get together on the weekend and and do horn parts.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but besides trombone, I play bass as well, bass guitar, a little bit of keyboard.
Yeah. Saxophone has always been, stand-up bass is my number one. I have one.
Okay.
And I've been trying to learn how to play a few. I can play a few little doom, boom, 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 like that Elvis style, like the Jardiniers used to do.
Okay.
I could do a little bit of that. And then saxophone has always been my second best as far as like a musical instrument.
Yes.
But boy, when you have the sounds that you have, which made up these bands that were so awesome, just like Chicago, the Chicago experience with all them horns and all them sounds going together.
It's like
harmonizing.
It's like when you make a cake, you got to have the right ingredients.
Oh yeah, it's not just 2 eggs. And flour.
No. And
right?
no, you got to have all the right ingredients to make the cake pristine.
Sure. And you feel this music.
And music theoretically has its place, but it's a feeling. It is what comes from the heart, reach the heart.
Right.
So to be a band leader, let me say this. To be a band leader, you need to have been a good Indian somewhere else.
Well, you have to have the ear of everybody else that's playing because you're the one that has to put
it
them
all
together and you're making the cake.
You have to be the conductor.
That's right. And every band has a conductor.
And
Every train has a conductor.
And guess what? I'm sitting in the back. I'm like in the caboose because I'm playing the drums. So the drums in most band situations are never up front. That's where the guitar player is. That's where the sax is.
Sure.
That's where the singers are. So the drums are always in the back. But the good thing about that, they're mostly on a riser. So the drummer is above the band. So aesthetically, he or she sees everything.
Well, you know how to tweak things then at that point.
Exactly.
You're watching exactly you got 5, 6, 8 different things going on at one time.
Yes.
And people don't get that. It's like the guy that runs the soundboard.
Right.
That's the guy that's making everybody sound good.
He's making everybody sound good.
I mean, not that they're not good on their own. I'm no Mr. Professional.
He's mixing it.
Exactly. Making it all blend together.
Making it all.
We're back to the cake.
Yeah, back to the cake.
And it's all cake at that point, right?
That's right.
Yeah, we have a video, close to a 2-minute video. How about I play this? This was a year ago, and you have it labeled as The Temptations. So bear with me. Let's make sure I do this right, because I typically am not the guy that does this. But let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
Yeah, you got it. Open it up now at the bottom.
That's as big as I can get it.
It's going.
Now, where you at over here, Terrell?
I'm on the drum.
Never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do. You're alright. Whenever I'm at, who makes my dreams real, I say that you do. You're out of sight. Don't be mine for fun. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. I'm bringing you home. Get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try to get ready, 'cause here I come. 'Cause here I come. On my way. 'Cause here I come. If you wanna play hide and seek with my love, let me remind you. Be alright. The loving you're gonna miss in the time it takes to find you. Be out of sight. So twiddly-dee, twiddly-dum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. I'm ready. Get ready, get ready. Get ready, 'cause here I come. 'Cause here I come. On my way. Get ready. Friends, you don't want you to, I understand it. Be alright. I hope I get to you before they do the way I planned it. Be out of sight. So twiddly-dee, twiddly-dum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. I'm ready. So get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try. Get ready, 'cause here I come. 'Cause here I come. On my way.
Well, tell us a little bit what was going on there.
Okay, this group is from Vegas. These singers are from Vegas, but the budget wasn't big enough for them to bring their band. So they called my trombone player, Butch Carter, and asked if we could back them up. And
Is that
of
your
course-
brother as well? Is Butch?
No, he's not my brother. We just have the same name.
Yeah, okay.
But we went to high school together in Chicago, and we're like brothers. But
You got to be in this industry, right?
yeah, so we rehearsed on this for 2 days, and we went and did the show. We did not meet the singers until sound check of the first day.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, we had the music down. We just needed to figure out their choreography.
Well, that's half the thing. There goes
Yeah.
back to orchestrating. You have to know when he's going to make a shift to the left or to the right.
Right.
I mean,
when they do the hand claps, they do the spins. And all that.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Like when they first come in, they dipped down, they
Right.
stood up, 2 were up, 3 were down. If I
Right.
remember
Exactly.
I remember the choreography.
Okay.
This is my music. I love it.
Right.
And I'm versatile. I tell you, we had a gentleman here that was just doing country music, and he was awesome. And then, to go here to this music, this is more my style, my era. But we got also joining us right now is Edgar Johnson. And we've already talked about what Edgar plays, or we didn't talk about him playing it, but my second favorite instrument, and that's the saxophone, right?
That's it.
That's Edgar, is it Edgar? Yeah, Edgar Johnson.
That's right.
How are you? Welcome.
Real good. It's a pleasure to be here, man.
We're glad that you're able to be here, man. Watching what you guys do over here. Now, that's you on the screen. I'm going to switch back to the screen. Is that you on the sax over there?
No,
That's not him?
No, that's not him on this side.
Okay. But you're running them drums pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you can handle them. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, look at that. Tell me that wasn't music. All right. So we'll keep that music just running in the background.
Okay.
That's going to run for some time. You got a big,
Yeah.
long time on that one.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll keep it going. But people may be able to hear a little bit in the background, but that's okay. Let's still talk about you guys. We started talking, you missed a little bit over here, but I'm sure you were listening on the way in, Edgar. But, Terrell was telling me about mixing that cake. So, he called you a cake, just so you know. Maybe a muffin. I don't know what he was calling you. But he was telling how important it is, seriously, though, that the versatility that you all have together is outstanding because you're able to back up. These guys don't know him from Adam, first time playing with him, but because of your musical abilities, and your craft and then the feeling of this, the vibe, feeling, this is soul music. I mean, it don't get no deeper. You don't hit no more of the soul than you are in this kind of music. You have to feel it.
And I'm going to say this. Barry Gordy's daughter came to the last show we did on the 19th. And she was amazed how much we sound like the Funk Brothers.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
How you like that?
How about that?
So, Edgar, how long you been playing? How long you been in this industry here?
Oh, I've been in the industry I've been playing saxophone since I was about 12 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've been in the industry.
You started out with the little family shows, or
Yeah,
what?
yeah. I tell you, I came from one of them kind of regiment families.
Right.
Like, he can't come outside until he finishes his
Yeah,
sax.
yeah, I got that. Italian, same thing.
Yeah.
That's all. I get it. But yeah, that's great. So from there, you said, "Hey, I know where you got your inspiration from. I mean, that's no secret. That's Temptations. Has to be, right?
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I'm putting the words in your mouth. I should let you
No,
say
that's
it.
fine.
But it has to be who your inspiration was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother and my father, great influence in my life.
Supported you through all of this, right?
That's right.
I mean, to pick up the saxophone at what age was 12?
Yeah, the reason why they gave me a saxophone at that age is because I used to entertain my family. They would play jazz music, and I would run around with a spoon in my mouth like I was playing the sax.
Yeah.
And so they were just having just a great time. They said, "Come on in here and do Gene Almonds. Come on in here and do Coltrane," and all these different things. So it was a life experience, man. I'll tell you, a lot of fun, too.
No, that's great. And anytime you get supported by your family, you got the backing of your family, you got everything. And now what you're telling me, Terrell, you're all together, you work as a family, right?
Yes.
You guys just one big happy family playing.
Yes. My family, my brother, like I said, we both started off on trombone. We have a sister was classically trained on piano.
Oh, okay.
Our mother played piano. She made a transition. And my stepfather, which is Rodney's father, he played piano.
Huh?
So we had music in the house, on a daily basis. So like holidays come around, we didn't have to hire nobody. We were just
You were it.
We were the hired.
Yeah.
We were.
Go to the closet and get the instrument. You're the act.
Well, the instrument is not in the closet.
Oh, okay.
Over there where you left it.
There you go.
On the stand.
I got it.
Okay. It was just a beautiful thing because we enjoyed playing. We loved each other as a family.
Sure.
But it brought us closer together because we were family and we were all musically inclined. And then you grow up and you go your separate ways, and then that happens. Life happens, right?
Well, things go on.
Yeah. So
Sometimes good things, sometimes bad.
hey,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
that life you can't
Oh
dictate.
my God, I've been on all sides.
Right. So, personally, my brothers and my sisters all went to college. I started having babies.
That's okay.
So I had to do what a man do, get a job and take care of my family. So,
Pumping out future temptations.
Exactly. Exactly. And some of those songs I made my babies on.
Oh yeah, neat. There you go.
So just keeping it 100.
No, that's it.
And the other thing is, I played in a lot of blues bands in Chicago because I went to Dunbar Vocational High School.
Okay.
And my teachers there, well, let me back up. In grade school, I had Zachary Taylor, which was a well-known trumpet player that was from the Chicago trumpet scene, horn section scene. And I was born in Joliet. I went to Fairmount grade school. That's where I first started playing trombone. My music teacher there, his name, forget his first name, but his last name was Magellan. And I don't know what instrument he was professed at, because all of my teachers could play all instruments, but I don't know his favorite one. But when he heard, once I got my armature together and knew how to hold a tone, he was like, "This is your instrument." But I always wanted to play drums because my uncle on my father's side was a drummer. That's the first drummer I seen playing. And he was playing like straight ahead jazz, so.
And that drums are a lot of coordination.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
2 feet going in 2 different directions.
And 2 hands
Right?
going in different
And he
directions.
sings too, so that's another
Oh
coordination.
yeah, you got them good pipes. You didn't have to have no belly rubbing music.
Oh, no.
You just said baby, 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 baby.
No,
That's how they.
I mean, I can do that.
I know you can.
But yeah, so like I said, the drums is what I really wanted to do.
Really?
So in grade school, Mr. Magellan said, "Look, we got 3 instruments that's open." Back in them days, all instruments were heavy. So you had tuba, the big old brass.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was open. Clarinet and trombone. I said, well, I know I can't do nothing with that tuba. It's heavier than me. I'm in 3rd grade,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm.
Unless you're going to be in parades all the time. There's-
They was in parades all the time.
Sure they are.
So that was out. And the saxophone, I didn't care for it because
So you picked the
trombone.
trombone over the saxophone.
Yes, I did.
Oh, the clarinet, I wouldn't figure you go for a clarinet.
Yeah. So
That's a special person.
yeah. So and here's my brother coming in the door. Yeah. All right, brother. Have a seat. Come
Come on,
in.
sit down, relax. How are you?
Yeah.
We'll get
Yes.
him set it up on the mic in a few seconds there.
Yeah. So, like I said, we, as a musical family, my brother, he playing
Thank you.
trombone. He had a trombone. His make was a O's.
Ah,
I had a Cleveland 605, which I still have to this day. And that's how I learned how to read music.
well, you were just telling me and Edgar before he had gotten here that you were always a little better than he was.
Well, see,
No, you didn't say that.
I was gonna say, you put words in my mouth.
He didn't say. I just tried to put him on the carpet.
Hey, look.
Let him introduce himself real
Yeah.
quick.
Oh.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm Rod.
Come on.
Rod Mosley.
All right. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Glad to have you here. Rodney, or you like Rod?
Rodney.
Rodney's
It's
good?
Rodney, but Rod.
Okay, that's cool.
We call him Hot Rod sometimes.
Hot Rod?
Oh,
Okay, look out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When you hear him play that bass, you know why.
here's the
we call
one.
him
Boom, boom,
Hot
boom,
Rod.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah,
More than that.
yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
good.
But as like I said, as a musical family, our mother played a little keyboard. His father played some keyboard. Matter of fact, his father is the one who showed me how to play the blues, a blues feels on the keyboard.
Yeah.
The boogie woogie. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that,
We
and
play
then
that
from there I
twice a
took
day.
it from there. You know what I'm saying? So, but and like I say, our sister was classically trained. I mean, I was so enthralled with her because I'm sitting up here and I'm reading drum music and I look at her music and I'm like, where do I start with this stuff?
Yeah.
This, I mean, it's so intricate. I'm like, I ain't got enough hands to play.
See,
all
now
this.
that's interesting. I wouldn't figure, and again, not being musically inclined like yourself, that I would figure sheet music is sheet music. But I guess obviously you have to hit different notes. I get the notes
Yes.
part, but you're saying it's completely different.
It has similarities, but in drum music, if you're playing a set of drums, your snare is on the line C, your hi-hat is X's
Okay.
on the top line, and your bass drum is on the bottom line. If you're playing keyboards or you read a saxophone, you're on the scale, above the scale, and below the scale.
Okay.
So it's a totally different world from a drummer looking at his music or keyboard music. I'm like, I don't know what it is. So, and my sister was so gracious. She was like, "Oh, you can do it. It's nothing." I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Is your sister part of the band as well?
Yes, she is now.
Yeah.
She's a retired school teacher.
Okay.
And long story short, I've always wanted a family band. We used to get together on holidays. Other than that, I didn't have my family. So I'm playing with all kind of people, all kind of attitudes, wishing my family was here.
With the moan attitudes.
It's a family attitude.
I got you.
I can
hear
accept
you.
that.
I hear you.
But all these foreign attitudes, I'm like, you know what? Just let this gig be over with so I can go home.
That's awesome.
You know, but for a lot of years, that's how I fed my family.
You know, everybody, you're listening to WRMN 1410 right here, beautiful downtown Elgin, Studio 14. And we've got Mixx Company Band. We got the lead singer and driver to Winnebago. That's Terrell Carter, gentleman in the middle. Just walking in, we had Rod Mosler. I say it right? Mosley. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
And he plays the bass.
Yes.
You know, in Terrell, he could do anything. He's not only the orchestrator of the whole thing, he plays the drums. He could do it all, trombone. And then we got our sax player over here, Edgar Johnson. So we got a crew of people here, some musicians, I'm telling you. And I'm going to flip back to that you guys backed up, if that's okay with you,
Yes.
Terrell.
Okay.
Let me go back to the music. We'll pipe it up a little bit. No, we got a little break there. Let's see where we're at. And this was a year ago. This is when Mixx Company Band supported and backed up and was the accompaniment for the Temptations, the singing, which are the 5 gentlemen in the front. So Terrell and his group, they're the ones that are making the music. Of course, the other gentlemen are singing, but without the, as we were talking about earlier, mixing that cake up with everything and coordinating everything together, those guys standing up are just 5 guys standing up in front of a microphone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is really something. So let's hear what's the song they got going. Go ahead.
And my brother is on this. He's playing bass on this.
Oh, he is bass. Okay.
Yes.
Just kidding. My name is Talmadge Pearsall. I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Thank you very much. I now reside in Las Vegas, Nevada since 2000.
My name is Vernon Taylor. I was born in Hawaii. I was raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but now I reside in Las Vegas.
Now, if you want to tell everybody while they're going through their introductions, Terrell, they quite weren't able to have their regular band come in,
Right.
correct?
Yeah, because what happened, their budget wasn't big enough to bring their 8-piece band. So they called my trombone player, which is named Butch Carter, and asked him if his band could back it up. And he called me, and I said, yeah, well, you know, let me check with the guys and see if they already booked or something. They wasn't booked, so I said, yeah, we could do it. So that's how it happened. They sent us the music. We did a couple rehearsals, and we met them on the sound check of the first show, which was done at in Wisconsin at the Bell Fry Theater.
Yeah, I see that. Belfry Music Theater. That was great.
Yes.
So, and you got one heck of a compliment from Mr. Gordy's daughter
Yes.
for this particular show, in fact, right?
It was the last. It was the second. We were there 2 years in a row, and the last show, his daughter, was in the
But it
audience,
doesn't even sound right when
And
I talk low.
she gave us a big compliment.
Nice.
These guys up here,
Let me
I feel so
pull
blessed
up,
to
get
see
some music playing, because we want to hear it. There we go.
the way you swept me on my feet. You know you could have been bruised. The way you smell so sweet. You know you could have been some perfume. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to.
This is Smokey Robinson. Didn't Smokey Robinson write this song?
As pretty as you are, you know you could have been a flower. Your good looks was a minute. You know that you could be an hour. The way you stole my heart. You know you could have been a cocoa. And maybe you're so smart. You know you could have been a
I'm trying to find Rodney playing the bass. Is he wearing the yellow shirt?
Yeah.
Is that you in the yellow shirt? There we go. Yeah, I don't have the ability to zoom in, but we can see Rodney right between the two guys. There he is with that. You got the lid on.
No. That's Dave Jordan.
Oh, okay.
He's
back there.
He's on my right.
Oh, okay.
I'm on my left.
Oh, I see you. There you go.
Yeah.
The other yellow shirt.
Yeah.
You made my life so rich. You knew you could have been some money. And baby, you're so sweet.
Yeah, this is my sounds, man.
You could have been
Yeah, this is great.
well, you could have been anything that you wanted to. And I can tell the way you do the things you do. Really swept me off my way. You make my life complete. You make me feel alright. You make me feel alright.
Yeah, you can hear the trombone. Everything's strong.
Yeah.
The way you do the thing you do.
Let me hear you.
The way you do the thing you do. I wanna hear you, baby. Come on, sing it to me, sing. A little louder, louder. A little louder, little louder. A little louder. Oh, yeah.
Now put your hands together.
You know, and even a song like this now, you didn't rehearse with these guys.
If you feel it, let me hear
So
you say
you
yeah.
don't know what level you have to hear where it's coming from, and then on the fly you got to
On
make
the
this
fly,
mix.
then you gotta go with it.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. That's amazing. Seriously,
Yeah.
that's a gift. That, yeah, right. Well, you have to.
We do that a lot.
Well, sure. When you're somebody else's
Sassy crowd tonight.
sounds, of course you have to. Wow.
Do we have any
You have to
ladies in
go
the
with
house
the flow.
tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we have any ladies
And
in
you
the
know,
house
the
tonight?
funny part, who's the 5 people that's going to get all the claps and all the praise?
You ready for that?
The guys in the white suits. Yeah. And, I mean, they're only part of, and let's be honest, if we're going to be real honest, I mean, they're not even the part. They are just, I'd say they're a quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Seriously, if you calling it honest, let's be fair here. So yeah, well I tell you, that is really something. And this is what you guys do. But you do on your own though.
Oh yeah.
I hear you're going to be playing over on Douglas.
Yeah. Right down the street, we're gonna be there.
Now is that a private party or what?
Yeah, it's a 60th birthday party.
Yeah. Is that Dave's? Dave got anything to do with that?
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's for the DJ that he DJ'd it every Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
It's Solomon, his birthday.
Oh, all right.
60th birthday, so
Wow.
we'll be playing that.
I was going to try and barge in and party crash, but
Well, no, you.
We don't wanna crash it on him.
No. You're welcome.
put an instrument in my hand, make it look like I'm playing.
Hey, we'll make it work.
You say it, I'm there, man.
Hey, look, we like chameleons. We can change.
You see.
Give you a tambourine.
Yeah.
Official member of the
This was a blue suit when I walked in. You got to go where you're at. You know
That's
that.
right.
Oh, my
right.
God.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys, this is awesome. I'm glad you guys came in here today.
Oh, yeah.
Now, did you want me to take a little bit of a break? Did you want to play something? I think,
Yeah.
it's up to you if you want to play a little bit.
I want to play something.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can play.
All right, well, we're going to take a little break, everybody. You're listening to WRMN 1410, and we have Mixx Company Band. And we are definitely in good company, but we are in mixed company. And you could see these guys, I am telling you, they are really something. This is their group that's all together. And this is the little thing they did out in Evanston. But this is the gang. And we're here, of course, with Terrell. He's the leader of all of this stuff here. We got Rodney Mosley. And then we also got Edgar Johnson. So Edgar plays the sax and Rodney plays the bass. And I'm not going to say you're a beat off or not, but Terrell plays them drums and he's got that beat in, out, every which way.
I'm just playing to a different drum.
There you go. Dance to your own beat. Isn't that what they say?
That's it.
That's my kind of guy. All right, we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to WRMN 1410, and we'll be back in just a bit with Mixx Company Band.
Stuff, y'all. Anybody got to use the bathroom or anything? Huh? After that ride.
He was just going to play a quick song.
Okay.
Now, where do I put this to here? Is that stuff plays no matter what? So I don't have to worry about this.
Right here. We're going to be playing right here.
I can't hear it.
Hand me that soprano, please. Soprano. That's the little one? Yeah. The other one.
Deano's Night Out on WRMN. It's the talk of the town. So come on and listen now. It's Deano's Night Out on WRMN 1410. On WRMN, it's the talk of the town. So come on and listen now. It's Deano's Night Out on WRMN 1410.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Wendy's. An Elgin resident, 41-year-old Simone Agresti, has been arrested following an investigation by the Kane County Child Exploitation Unit. Authorities allege that Agresti possessed and shared multiple child pornography videos. The Kane County State's Attorney's Office reports that Agresti, 8 counts of dissemination of child pornography and 6 counts of possession. The Hill BMX in Elgin is set to reopen to public riders under a new pilot agreement. For the first time since 2023, the nationally ranked course located in the Elgin Sports Complex will be available to the community 2 days a week. The D300 Food Pantry is teeing up support for local families in need with its 3rd annual Drive to Beat Hunger golf outing. The fundraiser takes place Thursday, June 4th, beginning at 10:30 a.m. at Randall Oaks Golf Club in West Dundee. Contact the Food Pantry to take part. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like fences. A house with a big yard and a white picket fence was always the dream. But then you saw the price to install a fence and you're wondering if the color is driving the price up. Nobody ever dreams of a beige or a gray picket fence, right? So maybe those fences are cheaper. But no, they're not. Then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds and make all your dreams of a fence come true. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers, not available in all states.
Something amazing is happening here. Scientists are using AI to study how whales talk to each other. CDW experts can give researchers the power to process complex data with HP workstations, advanced by AMD Ryzen Threadripper Pro processors. With easier handling of AI workloads, your organization can bring powerful insights to the surface. Make amazing happen. HP, AMD, and CDW. Learn more at cdw.com/HPAMD.
Deano's Night Out on WRMN. It's the talk of the town, so come on and listen now. It's Deano's Night Out on WRMN 1410.
What a treat we have here. Titan Studio 14.
On
We have Mixx Company Band, and we're getting everything set inside the studio. We're going to get some live music again. I guess we embarrassed them into it. They said, hey, that country guy isn't going to play no music and not have us do some. So, hey, Tim, they're going for you, man. But, yeah, we've got in the studio Terrell Carter, who he is the drummer and the orchestrator of everything. He really does everything for the whole band.
Today, live in a world
And
full of social pressure.
we have a great group here. I'm telling you, they're getting everything organized. We got the bass player, that's Rodney. He's got himself set. Edgar on the sax, and a little bit of percussion and different type of bongo banging and drum banging that we could fit in here because we can't fit a regular drum in here. But let me get their mics all hooked up here. We got that bass on.
One thing.
Go ahead, sir.
I forgot to mention.
Please.
Mixx Company is not a 5-piece band.
No.
It is, altogether, we have 13 people.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know you're not small time.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you didn't have to explain that. Get a little closer on the mic if you guys want to speak, but as far as the sounds are concerned, we're going to hear you fine. Dennis has you dialed in on the bass.
All right.
So you tell us what your first song you want to play, and we're going to play that song. You're in.
Hold on, just
Yeah, you take your time.
yeah. I got it.
You get your drawers all organized over there, and I'll keep the camera on me instead of you. Yeah, the guys are like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, my phones are ringing off the hook over here. They're like, who the heck is that? Holy cow. Yeah, I was trying to explain the front part was the belt.
What kind of show are you having?
Now I gotta hook this drum.
Hey, you hook whatever you got to do. It ain't none of my business. We're all together on this, brother. We're working together. So, all right.
That's pretty good.
It's okay. We're going to make it happen.
Get in there.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
All right. Now we're organized. Now it's not going to be anything X-rated. Even though we're on YouTube, guys, we're going to do the best we possibly can. All right. What are we going to hear?
Mr. Magic by Grover Washington.
Mr. Magic. I love that song. All right. Go ahead, guys.
Count.
All right. You saw at the end there, Terrell was showing off just a little bit. That's okay. Show off, man. I would too. That was absolutely outstanding, guys. Really. I mean, that was something. We're just playing this in this little old studio. We got Rodney just plugged into the board. These are just voice microphones. These ain't even regular microphones, man. But wow, do you guys, I mean, we're getting one after the other. One's better than the other. I can't believe it. That was great.
Thank you.
That was really good. Now, we were talking before, Edgar, about the different saxophones. And you said you have all
I got 'em
three?
all.
I mean, is there more than three?
Yeah, you know what? I got a soprano sax right here. I'd love for you to hear it.
I'd love to hear it. Let's do
What
it.
you want to do on it?
Yeah, that's fine.
You know what?
So,
Just my imagination. Yeah.
oh, that's my favorite. Well, they're all my favorites. Everything, whatever you're going to play, I'm going to say that's my favorite. Okay. So, Terrell, while he's doing that, I know you could address it, the different saxophones, so he's off mic right now.
He has
so, go ahead.
soprano,
Right.
alto, tenor,
Barry.
wind
Wind controller.
wind controller.
Now, what is that? I never heard that.
A wind controller is a electronic saxophone.
Oh, okay.
And it can sound like a group of saxophones or a group of trumpets, orchestra sound.
It's cheap.
Everything.
Is it real horn material, or it's just got all the electronics
No,
in
it's
it?
all electronic.
Yeah, I like the horns. I don't want no cheating. But you play a different, like you say, the different saxes for different environments.
Right.
Whatever song it is you're going to be playing. Oh, okay. Now see, that don't even look like a saxophone. That second one you got here.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
That's a soprano.
That's a soprano. It's a straight sax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It kind of puts you in the mind of a clarinet, but
A little bit, right?
But now, if they'd have showed that to me when I was in third grade, I probably would.
You said maybe I'll give it a shot. Huh?
But they showed me that little black one. Like, nah.
Nah, you don't want that thing.
I'm sorry. No.
And you've always played the bass then, huh, Rodney?
Yeah.
That's always been your thing?
It's always been
Yeah,
my
you
thing.
got it smooth as heck, boy. I'm watching you play it, you just boom, 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 boom. Everybody, I tell you, the best things out. Do you play stand-up bass too?
I did in college a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, with the jazz.
Not your preference, or
No, I prefer the electric.
do you really? Yeah.
Yeah. The upright it's a challenge. It's very challenging, but you know.
To me, it's more, I don't want to say the word showboaty, but I think it's like, look at me, I got this big old bass I'm playing.
Yeah.
I like that.
I did play it a little bit, but
Did ya?
my preference is
Yeah.
the electric. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're getting out some new reeds. You're really doing this the right way.
Yeah.
Even a fresh one. So go ahead, you boost a little background while he's getting ready. Go ahead there, Tyrell. Whatever you want to hear.
Ready?
Yeah.
Also known as stall music.
Each day through my window, I watch her as she passes by. There goes my baby. I say to myself, he's such a lucky guy. To have a girl like her is truly a dream come true. Out of all the fellas in the world, she belongs to you. just my imagination once again running away with me. Ooh, it was just my imagination running away with me. Every night on my knees I pray, dear Lord, hear my plea. Don't ever let another take a love for me. I will surely die. Heavenly, in her arms and hold me. I'll hear a tender rhapsody, but in reality, she doesn't even know me. Just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. I got to tell you, I won't forget her. Just my imagination. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Running away with me. Ooh, it was just my imagination running away with me. Come on, Aggie, give me some. Just my imagination running away with me. Just my imagination, ooh, yeah, 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 running away with me. Ooh, it was just my imagination running away with me.
Oh, how about that mixed company band? All right, Terrell, man, you got that happening all the way through. That was solid. That was really solid.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
and how about that second sax you pulled out of the bag, huh?
Yeah.
Well, watch me pull a sax out of my hat. My God, did you ever? That bass that was consistent all the way through, kept everybody going.
That's right.
That was great. And like no effort at all. You guys are just sitting there just as if like your family party.
When you love what you do, it's no
Oh
problem.
my God, this is no work here at all.
It's fun.
Believe me, but you should
Whatever
be on
money-
this side. This is the easy part.
Whatever little money we get, it's a given.
Yeah.
Our joy is making people happy, putting smiles on their faces.
Oh, sure.
That you can't buy.
Well, and that's a true performer talking, because the ones that are going for the bucks and the one that are going for the big money, you're not there. It's not love of the art. It's not feeling the vibe. It's not getting into, Ole says the same thing. Old. He was saying that, he checks out his crowd to see who he's got. Talk about a guy to light a place on fire. How about it?
Yeah.
He could put that place going, and just sitting over here, you got my feet tapping, I'm jiving and bopping around here. I'd love to be able to sing, but I can't, obviously.
Well,
But
listen.
you guys are great.
Hey, listen, let me say this.
Go ahead.
Never say what you can't do.
Yeah, you're right.
You know why? Because you just didn't have the right teacher in
That's
front
all.
of you.
Yeah. Well,
So if you want to learn how to sing, you can be a part of Mixx Company Band, and I'll make sure you can sing.
Oh, just to be able to stand up with the crew.
That's right.
I don't want to be one of the 5 suits. Don't get me wrong.
That's okay.
I ain't looking for that. I don't want to be one of them. I don't mind being there. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I can stand up just like the rest. I love that stuff. Believe me.
Yeah.
I'm a ham bone. I'd love it. But to be a part of you guys are like just the big orchestra pit. You got a whole bunch.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
let me say this. Now, this is my brother Rodney, and this is my brother from another mother.
That's all right.
Okay. When I first met this brother, I played with a lot of professional groups from Chicago. Let me give you a little history of myself. But I played with the Shy-Lights. I played with the Staple Singers. I'm not the original drummer from Smoke City, but I had a lot to do with them. I didn't get a chance to tell you that. I played on the blues circuit. I played with Tyrone Davis, played with Otis Clay.
Otis Clay.
Played with Willie White. Played with Lefty Diaz. Played with Big Time Sarah. Barbara LaShore.
Shirley King.
Huh?
Shirley King.
Shirley King, which is B.B. King's daughter. J.W. Williams, Sugar Blue, Billy Branch, played with a host of blues singers. I played with Gene Chandler, Garland Green, but I was enabled to play with those people because I was playing with a band called Buddy Scott and the Rib Tips. Buddy Scott was the go-to band for singers for a long period of time in Chicago. And I had the opportunity to play with him. Now, Buddy Scott is a guitar player and band leader and arranger. He has a brother, Howard Scott, that was a bass player and singer. Another brother, Walter Scott, that's a guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
His son, he had 2 sons, Jerome Scott and Kenneth Scott. It's later on he changed his name to Hollywood Scott. Well, like I said, Buddy Scott and the Rib Tips was the go-to band. So I was able to play with those people because I was in his band. So that let me know my worth. Because if I'm good enough to play with him and play for all these different singers, something I'm doing right.
Well, you got to be doing when you're riding in the car with those big names.
Exactly.
You're definitely doing
somebody
the right
else.
things.
Willie Clayton.
There you go.
I played with him. Johnny Taylor. I played with his son Floyd Taylor. I never played with Johnny, but I played with Floyd Taylor, which was the spitting image of his dad.
Yeah, really?
Yes. I played with Oddie Blues Boy White. It's just amazing when I think about the people I played with had impacted my musical abilities. Also, besides being in the United States, I've been to 7 countries outside of the United States on my musical ability.
Nice.
And that I'm very proud of.
Yeah.
Getting back to Mr. Johnson, when I first met him, he was the saxophone player for Shaka Khan and the group Rufus.
For sure.
That's when I first met him.
Wow.
And that's our history. So, to be with somebody of his caliber is amazing to me.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of people that can say that they played with Rufus.
Oh my God, heck no.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Well, that's why you have all those different sax. The difference of what you have to bring in instead of just going straight generic. Yeah, here's my one sax.
Yes. Now, I gotta say this, and it's kind of a sad note. Me and Rodney, we lost one of our buddies in the music industry. His name is Arvell Bradfield. He's organist, keyboard player. And his funeral will be next Saturday at St. James A&ME Church.
Here in Elgin.
Here in Elgin.
Oh, okay.
And he was the organist at that church.
Yeah.
He was also instrumental. He used to be with Marvin Yancey and the Yancey family in Chicago. He was instrumental in getting Natalie Cole, which is Nat King Cole's daughter, out on the circuit. Came from the gospel, and he was one of the people that helped hone her career.
Wow.
Yes. So he made his transition 2 weeks ago. And
On a note about Arvell, we actually did a recording with Arvell with some local people here in Elgin, the Anointed Chords.
Yeah.
Are a gospel group here in Elgin, and we recorded an album with them.
Oh, really? With Arvell?
Yeah, with Arvell, yes.
The Anointed Chord, and we performed with them at the Hemmings Theater.
Yeah, we performed at the Hemmings.
Yes.
That was years ago, but
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
And so each of you gentlemen as well, you got a little bit of that, sort of that church gospel type background.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I know you were
yeah.
saying mother and father supported you, Terrell, from the beginning. So I would imagine early on, especially if you're playing musical instruments at a young lad and they're supporting. Yeah.
One of the churches I played in Chicago, it's called New Macedonia. It's located on 103rd and Normal. I was there 13 years, and I teach drums to students, but one of my biggest gratifying moments is one of my number one student. His name is Gregory McCready, and he plays with the Tri Tribute Community Choir. He's also played with Yolanda Adams, Jill Scott, people of that caliber, because he's in demand.
Wow.
And his stage name is Spanky.
Spanky.
Yeah. Yes. So I am so proud of him, I don't know what to do.
Huh?
He took what I gave him. He's me on steroids.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Wow.
Yes.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear about your brother Arvell.
Yes.
That's too
He was a
bad.
great man.
Yeah.
Great organist, and he was a great singer too. You know, he put the choirs together, the harmonies and all of that. He was really good.
People don't understand what's involved, and that's why a lot of the greats came from the gospel and the choir backgrounds.
Yes.
I mean, anybody with any good substance, and again, you're back to that feeling, you're back to that heart, you're back to the soul of the music, you're to the, you're feeling it.
And another thing, true story about Arvell, we worked for Chicago Park District together. And I worked for them for 30 years. I retired in 2014. But one of my assignments, I was a water safety instructor, captain, mate, lifeguard. And I was at Ogden Park. That's where I met Arvell.
You had to know my friend George Rollinson. George was at the Park District back then, too.
Okay.
I'm sure you know, but go ahead.
But anyway, Arvell was the attendant. So I'm sitting out on the perch, watching the people in the water. You know, my other lifeguards are walking around the pool. And I hear all this keyboards coming out of one of the big room, one of the banquet rooms. So it's a stand-up keyboard, you know, like Baldwin or Kimball or something. And he has a transistor radio sitting up on top. This man, I'm sitting up there looking at the water. I'm hearing this beautiful music come out. He's playing every song that the DJ played, and he's playing the commercials.
Wow.
He's playing the jingles in between. I couldn't wait until my little shift ended so I could go see who this guy was. That's how I met Arvell.
Wow.
And then he was playing for a church right across the street from the park on 64th and Loomis called A Beautiful Zion. So he invited me to his church, and I played at that church for a while. Well, I was playing for New Macedonia at the same time, but he would call me like for the evening services. And that's how, you know, we got together.
That's a good story there.
Yes.
That's a real good story there. Wow. Well, you got some background. That's no lies. I mean, we hear the music. We feel it. You know, we feel what you're playing.
Now, the other thing you don't know about me, the group Smoke City. Herb Kent. You remember Herb Kent?
Oh, sure, of course.
Herb Kent, the Cool Gent.
Mm-hmm.
I met a young lady on the church service. She was playing for Normal Avenue Baptist Church, and our church is fellowship. So that's how I met her.
Little fellowship.
Through the fellowship of the churches. So she did her first. She was making her CD when I met her. So, but she didn't have a drummer that she liked. So she called me, and she said, "Well, could you come help me in the studio? I'm trying to put these songs together." So I said, "Sure. I do what I can, you know." So I went in. When she finished the CD, she had a couple other drummers that were on it too. But one of the songs made R&B Billboard. It's called Dreams. It's by the group Smoke City. So we at that time, you had to go find a DJ, you know, grease their palm.
Yeah, sure.
And they put you in rotation.
Yeah, they put that song.
Okay. So the song made R&B. We made our money back so many times I lost count.
Great.
We went to London, England. We went to Helsinki, Finland, off of one song. And I can honestly say the European audience, they know when somebody from America is coming. The people in the airport had billboards that said, "We love you, Smoke City."
Oh, welcome you coming in.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Our money was no good. When we went to restaurants, after we finished doing the show or whatever, the people in the restaurants knew who we were. Wow. We tried to pay them, they say no charge. What do you want on the menu? I never felt that kind of feeling here where I live.
Sure.
I had to go across the big pond to even feel that.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So I have nothing bad to say about music.
Oh, you can't.
It's just that if you get into it, have the dedication and the discipline to make it work.
Yeah.
It ain't my way or your way or his way. It's just the right way.
Yeah. No, that's great. That is absolutely awesome. Beautiful story. Well, you know, again, I still say faith-based always helps. You know what? Yeah. You get that faith-based music behind you. You get a little bit of that gospel, get a little bit of the church music. Then you do your little breakaway. You know, you got all the blessings coming your way.
Yes.
And then you put that music together. It was look at how. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So you're commiserating with this lady. But she knew enough because she heard your talent on the drums.
Yes,
she said, "Man, I can't get no one to play. So here you can step up to it, and look what came of it."
Yes, and her stage name is Star.
Okay.
Yeah. So she is and she's also a beautiful keyboard player herself.
Yeah.
So she knows what she wants.
Seems like she does. Hey, how about can we do, because we got to get down to we're getting down to the bottom of the hour, and we're cutting into the next show, but that's okay. This is definitely worth it. You ain't going to ever change this.
Hey.
I love it. What's a good song you want to play for us?
Speaking of Shaka Khan, let's do Sweet Thing.
Who?
Sweet Thing.
Yeah, okay. Instrumental.
Because I can't sing it.
Oh, we could do the background parts.
Yeah.
Take that chord and put it up that way. Add it. Up here.
Let me shove that in here.
No. Right here.
No.
Right here.
I get it because it keeps dropping. How about that?
That's cool. You can pull it towards you, too.
Okay. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet thing. That was great.
Thank you.
Oh my God! There one song you ain't played bad yet.
Pardon me?
I mean, no song you're gonna play that's gonna be bad. That was absolutely outstanding.
Thank you so much.
But you played with Rufus with the.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God!
was in Japan with her for like 8 weeks.
Oh, that had to be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Especially
yeah.
at the peak with.
And then,
Oh my
then
God!
we left there. We went to Munich, Germany, Austria, Frankfurt, Berlin, and we just did the whole European circuit there. We ended up in Barcelona, Spain, and then we left Barcelona, Spain, and we went to Rome, Italy, and then the 3 cities that we toured in were Pompeii, Naples, Sorrento.
My God!
Then back home, and I was glad to come back
Oh,
home.
but still, tell me something good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What a number that was, huh?
Yes.
Oh my God, gentlemen, I cannot thank you enough for being here today. Mixed Company Band, and you're going to be playing right down the block. It'll be a private party, but when can?
No, it's open to the public.
Oh, it is open to the
It's
public.
open to the public.
Okay, and what time? This is tomorrow.
No, it's the June 7th.
June 7th. Okay.
A week from tomorrow.
All right, June 7th. We got you marked down.
I also want to mention Mixx Company Band. We're doing a concert July 18th. It's going to be on a Friday.
Now, how do they reach? Is it mixcompany.band.com?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so
That's the website.
MIXX. There's 2
Right.
X's in Mix, everybody.
Right.
So you want to get it right, because I'll tell you what, you'd be sad if you missed this show. So it's Mix, MIXX, company spelled out or CO?
Yeah.
Company.
Company spelled out,
Spelled out.
COMPANY,
Right.
band, BAND.com. Can't miss it. You got to see them. If you want to come close, you want to come local, come say hi to us over here down the block. But they're going to be at Danny's on Douglas, and that's going to be June the 7th. You'll see me there no matter what. I'm going to definitely be there at that show.
Also, we have another show coming up. We're going July the 31st.
And where's that at?
We're going to be doing
Summerfest in Evanston.
Oh, nice.
Downtown Summerfest, Evanston.
Yeah, that was that thing that I was showing earlier.
Right, that's the
Okay.
right.
Beautiful. Well, gentlemen, Terrell, Rodney, Edgar, I can't thank you guys enough.
Well, thank you.
Outstanding performance. Please, when you guys when we can get here a little earlier and set up and get you, I mean,
Right.
you don't need no better setup than what you had. It already sounded like you had 20 people here. But, anytime you'd love to come back, please promise me you will. Love to have you guys back.
Hey,
this would be great.
One other thing. I want to thank my neighbor.
How about
which is
that?
Dave Tees.
Dave T is a good man.
Dave is the reason why I'm here.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, he did nothing but brag about you. He says, man, I know this guy, and he's awesome, and he's this, and he's that.
Well, I'm
and
glad, I'm glad
yeah.
he holds me in such high regard.
Well, he does. He really does. And we all do, too.
And guess what?
After meeting you, we know who you are.
And Dave is an excellent plumber.
Yeah, that he is.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So you need some plumbing work, call Dave Tees.
David Tees, he's our guy.
You can have
All
David's
right.
number.
Hey, listen, everybody, you've been listening to Deano's Night Out, WRMN. That's 1410. We've been on the YouTube all this time. So thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Is Dennis going to be doing, okay, we're not going to have a a apolitical talk show. So we got to play all of our music, and that's great. So thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
And we will, again, catch you all another time in here. And that's Deano's Night Out, 2 to 4, each and every Friday. And we're going to con these guys to come on back. Mixx Company Band. Talk to you guys soon.